How are we?
Aye, good.
So, we're getting there. You have to be the format and everything.
I am. I had taken one of the sections on his advice. It was after the first Act 1, say. And it was to take that and the bit that come after it, scrap it and place. I think it was, oh shit, remember that I did that volume swell thing?
Yes.
It's that, which that's now disappeared, but it was that section, put that in after the Act 1, and then bring Act 2 back in. But of course, it just didn't work for me. I think it didn't work for me because on a rare occasion like this one, the pieces have just fell musically into place. It's been a natural extension each section, and I think that's why I like it. And then your vocals just went really well with it, and it was like, well, this is just working. Don't change it to try and be smart. You know, there's no point in that. I think the only thing I was wanting to talk to you about was the keyboard bit. Do you think that should play out without any vocal for the duration of the vocal, and then the vocal comes in?
The bit where it all comes down, just the kind of piano and vocal bit. To
give the listener a chance to digest the piano piece rather than piano vocal. But you did say something to me though.
Well, what I was hearing was before, because it's like there's a count of 8, but there's a wee drum fill after 4. It's a wee right. And at that point, count from 8 there. Letting just the guitars keep fading, that can go as long as it wants, and then da 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 da, and then the piano starts there. So I count 8 from that last drum hit before, and then it would be natural because the voice and piano coming in together is good. But I think it was given the perception only waiting for 4, just because that wee drum fill comes in. So I think when that wee drum thing hits, counting 8 from there, and then we're away, and that was really it. The only other thing.
Just see my latest idea, and I'm going to load it up. There.
I just literally, right, we're ready for this bit now. It was just too soon.
Aye. There.
Because of that, it was just creating, I just needed a bit more breathing space before that starts. And I think that should be very comfortable then. And if you need to make those guitars fade a bit longer, all the better. Or Matty might put some kind of keyboard thing on that. I don't know, just kind of fading away to the piano. I don't know, but I think that timing wise might be all right. So there's such a little thing creates a but
totally does. Yeah, definitely. Because I've got 3/4, 5/4, 7/8, and 4/4. That's the time signatures in the track.
Aye. Excellent.
Just
a simple little number.
There you go. And it's so funny when the 4/4 bit comes in over the 5/4. You're like, you see a melody, you're like, oh, what the fuck is that? So this bit here.
Who's over that?
I had a vocal over that a long time ago.
Have you got an idea you want on it? Because I was just going.
I had a vocal. I've got a couple versions of this saved previously on Logic, so I may go back. I think. I redone those clean parts as well yesterday because I felt they weren't on the money, So I wanted them to be more. Absolutely on the.
Oh, aye, tighter, yeah.
It's funny because even my girlfriend was like, when I let her hear the piano bit, you sing it. And there's a conversation where hang on, that's the same song as the. I went, aye.
Aye. Opera. Right, so it's coming up here, isn't it?
So what is this bit? Is there a problem?
Because when that comes in, I feel like that comes in one too early. I love doing the first part, then the I da 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 da. Only does it 3 times, whereas we should maybe sing 4 times before the I don't know comes in.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's
But I'm kind of like a 3 because we've done something clever then, bugger it, we'll just keep it 3. But it felt like, I should have sung one more of them. Then that whole section is it just feels very natural, and it's because everything so far, even though it's all complicated and bitsy, it all feels natural. Everything's flowing to the next thing nicely, and then that bit there, I think if there was one more, you're going. Second one. No, I would want to repeat that again, but it just then goes to here. One more. Now I'm feeling like I want to hear another one, but where it goes is. So straight into there, I don't know, but I would have wanted one more of those. It would be quiet, but I'm tempted just the voices, the chanting voices, which, if we ever play that live, it then tells people what to do with that bit, everybody sing,
Yeah, here's the lyrics, fucking sing.
Aye. We'll see it sounds, but I'm thinking, what I'll do after this, I'll go up and just do a wee jiffy and edit. So here's what I'm thinking, and then see how it sits for you. And if you're cool with that, great. If not, then we'll leave it as it is. But that bit there, I just thought, no, I need one more of them. It was too jarring or too quick, But because everything else just feels nice. Everything just, you're expecting it, and here comes that bit, magic. It's all bang on. Other than that, it's there.
We're talking about simple stuff. We're talking about just moving things.
It's a tiny 3 things, and if that's where only niggle, we're like, yes.
Exactly. We're not talking about anything sort of technical that should be
No.
What about the end then? So after that, I put in the very sort of reverberated.
No, I like that because it's very ghostly, isn't it? It's kind of quite haunting.
I was going to read it as an end, like that would be a fade.
I like when it comes back in, because you think it's ended, and then bang, you get this just always bit in the end there, and then it ends. I thought that was genius. Brilliant.
And it's also got quite a high, and I'm going to make it more high tension, that ending.
Oh, aye. Because I even messed about, I put like wee cellos and stuff on it, and they were all copying the thing that you were doing with your cellos, and it all came up, and then it just ended with nothing. And it was like, that's brilliant. And with your guitar stuff, it was all getting quite intense and building up, and then nice.
Because I've got a harmonised.
Aye, that. That was great.
So I'm going to add more harmonies on it. Some slightly sickening harmonies that are, that will make you kind of go, oh, what the fuck, and then it stops.
Yeah, just going. Yeah. That's quite intense. That's quite cool. And what was really good is when you thought the song maybe had ended, right? The wee ghost of piano, you think, right there, it's going to play out. And then all of a sudden it'll kind of, and it ends with fly, and then you're, so and it makes the whole thing feel like the whole journey of life kind of thing. The whole tune.
Could you make that, because it's not quite, see what you just did there?
Yeah.
Fly. Could you do it so that it is exactly like that, instead of the delay you've used on it? It's a multiple kind of delay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking just literally that last word. Delays in that way, it functions in that way where it's just the word being repeated.
Yeah, and just make it left and right. Let's just live.
Yeah.
Quiet. Well, you're then you do that guitar stuff. Aye, that's easy done.
Even if it means you're recording several live.
Well, all I would do is then I just sing it once, and I'll just take that. And what I'll do is, along when the cheat is, I'll just use 3 tracks for it. The one track with the voices in the middle, I'll just kind of copy it and just one and right. Or I could just do an automation and just move it, whatever's easier.
Yeah.
That way, if I pan them left and right, I can just make them the volume kind of go away, and you get it bang on the time, and easy, dead easy. It's just of course I can. The end. So I like that. I love that bit, and it's quite a powerful bit because when it comes in, again, we'll maybe use the wee backwards cymbal subtly, so that when you that guitar thing that you do, it's going to that and a big when bass drum.
Yeah,
you know, that's really powerful. Making a statement there. Just when you think the song's over, you then get that, which just makes you smile. It's a great riff. And I like the vocal on that bit as well. You know?
Yeah.
I like it. It's like, man, that'd be a shame to waste that. That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
It sounds good. It's, I'm forced about it. It's like cool.
Yeah. You know? Oh, I see.
And then I thought, well, why not put those two together? Because they work.
Yeah.
But maybe the same for you, the different sessions kind of thing.
I never even thought about mixing them. That's you. That's brilliant.
No, because listening goes, no, that would be great because it keeps that thread going, right? I don't wanna da. And that keeps going, and then here comes the other melody, and it just makes it bigger and bigger, and I don't know, and make people join in. I like this idea of making people join in, kind of thing, you know.
The lyrics to that, see, it's quite an upbeat, happy section, but I don't think your lyrics are particularly upbeat in it.
No.
It's not like a celebration or anything.
Nah, because I think the most part of the song is essentially at the end of something, really. Somebody splitting up, or it's get that kind of vibe about it.
Yeah.
So you can still sing happy melodies, but lyrically you're like, wait a minute, what's he singing there? He's singing about, happy melodies don't need happy words. Like you're being naked ladies, they've got this quirky music, but lyrically they're singing about depression and folk dying, and somebody's I
thought as a story that would be the end, so everything turned out all right in the end, that kind of idea. But then of course we've got at the end of it,
and I think the message at the end of that is it's like this whole hard journey, I suppose. It's like, because it ends with that word, it's just life, isn't it? Life's just a struggle, and it's ever changing, and hence this piece of music that's changing all the time. It lasts so long, like a lifetime, and all these different changes and journeys that are within it, but it's all the same. It's the same musicians, it's the same people. It's got, it's the same character kind of going through it, which I thought was kind of cool. And lyrically, it wasn't contrived. It's just like you're just singing. Well, here's what it feels like for this part. And then when you look at the whole thing, it's like, well, we're all kind of roughly singing about the same thing differently, and it kind of works. I think it works.
Yeah, I think with that piano movement that we've just done, if you want to extend,
yes,
you're
saying aye.
Well, pretty much. I mean, obviously, I'm re-recording everything anyway.
Well, I was kind of thinking it because if you're happy with the format, it's like, right, let's do it. And I think there's some vocals in this. I'm thinking, I'm just going to keep that bit, and I'm just going to keep that bit. I'm singing that bit again. But a lot of it, I'm like, that's fine. I don't need to do all the harmonies again. I'm fine. I'll keep it. There's a lot I'll keep, but there's a lot of changes there.
Because I was working on a lead. I've got it on a foot switch here. Just so I was using. This probably won't make any sense over Skype. I was like, that was my sort of rhythm tone. And this was my tone. And I was like, well, that lead tone's much more bass in it. So then I started just playing rhythm on it. And I was like, well, that's much better than the rhythm tone I was using. It's got a bit more depth to it, Yeah. So then what I'm going to do is create, and I think the lead tone should always cut a little bit. You should always have a little bit more treble, maybe a little bit more, something a little bit brighter, so it can maybe mix in and cut through something that is quite ballsy.
Yeah.
I'm going to revert. We're just going to change the sounds round, so I'm going to work on a lead tone next, but I'm really happy with this rhythm tone from the katana, So that's about it.
And there was also the haunting piano bit where it's the fake ending, that bit there. I have got a thing we could maybe layer it on it, and it's if you get the MIDI file, it's like a music box, playing that piano melody as well. So if somebody opens a new music box and it plays, that's the airplay on it might be a bit, that's quite haunting as well, you know, a bit like Casper the Dead Child kind of music, you know, it's just a bit weird there. Layered with that might be quite haunting, and then when all the then that comes in.
Sure.
It sounds like, you know, but it's like that might go nice. It's up there. It's a bit of software that can do that. It's just when you hear it when you open the music box, you hear it all running and playing the melody that you tell it to play. It's pretty cool. So try that.
I don't know if you've ever noticed, because it's quite subtle, but the original, see that bit? So that bit was originally picked like...
Yeah. Gallop more than I.
So there was a lot of that. And then I decided to stop it because I think I felt that it was a bit too much going on. So then I just went. Because then the bass notes are emphasised more rather than. So yeah, that's the only change there really. And then what was after that? And then of course I added later on, I added the
That's a great bit.
And then we're back. And of course you guys shortened that.
Yeah, the forward and the bell bit, but after, aye.
Yes. Yeah. At least you don't need to do that live.
It's 30 seconds long, wasn't it? Like, come on. It's something that I like. You know, it's my favourite track out of everything that we've done.
Oh, what is it?
Whereas up to now, I've just every single track, oh, this is great, and they are. But this to me is my favourite one of them all. This is like kind of the track I think folk will go, nice one, you know. Might not be, it might be the track they'll just go, that's too fucking long. But I think it's good.
What?
But you don't know what folk will like. This is my cheeky favourite. This is the one I want it to turn out good, you know. And
I do. I absolutely do. I mean, I was actually starting sort of talking to him about the track, but then I spoke to him about all the other tracks, and that they're fairly formulaic. That follow the standard kind of always pop song.
Yeah. The format, the standard formula. Yeah, get the formula.
Pretty much, and then of course we hit this, which doesn't.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
I know at first when you were coming up with this idea, you were thinking about, right, how is this going to fit the formula kind of thing? And I'm like, no, forget the rules. See the rule book. We're trying something different here. It needs to be, and it's turning out good. I think you've done a good job, son, so far. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah. The hard part's probably going to be the bass and how it's going to fit in.
But then that's something, because all this stuff's all done, right, all the complicated bits, then make the bass maybe the last thing you then do, and then just sit with it, and then we can do the same again, fine tooth comb, right, this is all great, but see that wee bit there, what about this, you know, or it might just be great first time, but it lets you just concentrate on the bass rather than try to juggle everything at the same time. You've done all those bits, you've written them all, it's just a case of you playing and walking into the groove and fitting in with what you've done, you know, but it lets you concentrate on that.
I think you're right. I think I'm going to keep the bass fairly simple. I'm not going to try and be too smart with it, because some of the
don't be scared to follow. See some of your riffs that you do. Even don't be scared to follow them now and again.
Yeah, aye.
That was either copy exactly. If it's a riff thing with one string, then by all means copy it, or just sitting it on the pocket and don't whatever, you know, just whatever it feels.
I suppose like the whole tone bit. If you get them to follow maybe that. but not the sort of super fast sections, you know, because I can't play them on bass. Riffs, I think.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I think that's brilliant.
And then where it goes is great as well. Dum, dum, dum. Changes, you know. And then the open season bit at that point, it's just like, oh, great. Rhythm, it's just like, that's what's going on here. This is great, but because it's like you're like, your mind's going, wait a minute, I need to listen to this. What's happening? But at the same time, your foot is constantly tapping. You don't lose the beat. It's like you're still bouncing. But it's like, there's other things happening here. This is what's going on.
Originally there, so that jumped in replacing. How did it go? Which is a fairly intense riff.
Yeah.
Or you're picking and stuff, but I mean, I had a melody and everything for that, so I might still nick it. Maybe not play it as intense, but you can still have, just keep the core.
Yeah, I can use that idea that if that can be used in something else, then excellent.
Right, okay.
So there we have it. Right, I'll go and do a wee choppy, making do that thing 4 times rather than 3, just to see how it sits with you. You know what to do with the piano, but just a wee bit more gap before it starts. And other than that, we're good to go there, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
I'll go and do that just now, and I'll email it over then.
I'll get my sausages on.
Get the what on?
My sausages.
Sausages.
That's all eating this is.
Sausages. Arseholes and eyelids, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thumb holes and eyelids. What's your favourite?
You get
Toenails. Hooves.
big and strong.